Yo, what's up? Um, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Heady. Hello? What? 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 Oh my goodness, I am tired. Also, this is odd. My... It's not working. Service info. What? What? What, Matt? You what? You what, Matt?
Well, you better go outside in that backyard.
If everybody will come in. Hoping they would. Say what's up. What? Oh. 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 What's up, Link? That's what it is? Oh. Okay. I didn't even believe that. Interesting. I don't know what happened. Ooh, hey. Yeah. Question mark? I don't know. I don't know either. Question mark is right. I just wanted to go live because I didn't make a video for this week. I mean, I did make a video, but it was a short. It was like some 1 minute short that took a lot of time and effort to make. I didn't feel like making another video, so yeah. What was this one? Oh well. Oh. 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 That's what I have to be on for that. I don't know. I don't know. What about this one? Launch it again. Oh. I need to. What? Nani? I don't know. It's a weird day today. Weird day today. Day to day today. Okay. It's fine.
Put on my brace today.
Yeah, I never turned on my hotspot. That's what I did. I'm using my hotspot. But if you're watching Mishoku Tensei, yes sir. I was. I am. Actually, I mean I finished it already. Um yeah, that was it's a great show. It's a great show. Honestly. I'm in love with the show. It's a great show. I think it should have been anime of the year, in my personal opinion, you know? But, you know, that's just me though. That's just me though. Is that it? Yeah. Fuck, what's the Oh no, I forgot the password to I forgot the password to my hotspot. How? How, Sway? How, Sway? I forgot. I forgot. I could try this one. I don't think it is, What? Oh. My brain and my eyes sing. What's it gonna be? Yeah. Cause tonight we're gonna baby, baby. I want you to need what you say. Baby, my eyes sing. Then what's it gonna be? Yeah. Cause tonight we're gonna be there. We're just. I haven't watched it yet, but if it's as good, it's great, dude. Honestly, like it's one of those shows where I feel like well, I've been seeing a lot of people do not say that a lot of people. It's either the okay. This is one of those shows where either you love the show or you hate the show. There is no in between. There's no in between. Either you really like the show or you really don't like the show. That's it. It seems like that's one of the. That's just what how. That's just how the show is giving itself. That's just how the show is, right? It's how it is. And yeah, it's interesting because a lot of people who hate it all have the same reasons, right? And I get it, right? It's kind of like a reflection on our own society type situation. At least that's how I look at it, and it becomes, it's interesting. I like the journey. I enjoy the journey of it, the journey of this character, and him, growing and becoming the guy he's supposed to be. The guy he deserves to be. It's pretty cool. It's really good. I think it's great. I forgot the password. Stinky. um, Fuck, I made this password a long time ago too. I forgot. I don't even know. Embracing the games. That's on your soul. You don't need the sensation. Then we play with the stars tonight. And we make more. I've been listening to that Tory Lanez album for ever since it came out. It's so good. It's so good, bro. So good, bro. It's called Alone at the Prom. It's so good. It's so good. It's fire. It just fits. It just hits the '80s aspect, that '80s vibe so well. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. It's great. It's great. It's great. Honestly, it's great. But yeah, Mushoku Tensei, and I kind of quote unquote got hip to it. When I saw Gigic talk about it. He talked about it in one of his live streams, or the VODs of his live stream, and it was he was just talking about like how it's easy to like hate certain aspects of it and just roll with that, but it's more complicated than just that, right? Like the whole show isn't just that. It's more. It's a story. It's a universe. It's a world that you have to get entrenched in. You have to just accept accept what's going on and just kind of like roll with it and hope that it gets better. Main character Rudius, yes, Rudius. It's like Subaru when she doesn't start out. It's a good person, except Rudy gets powers. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he is similar to Subaru in a lot of ways. He's similar to Subaru. I mean, I wouldn't say that he's. I wouldn't say that Subaru started out as Subaru. Okay, here's my thing about Subaru, right? As you all know, I make a lot of ReZero videos, but my thing about Subaru is that he doesn't start out as a bad person. He just starts out as he started out with this no self-esteem. Like, I think that's just the biggest thing for me. Like, he just starts out with no self-esteem. He doesn't start out with any goals to really do anything aside from, marrying Emilia, I guess. I mean, or not marrying her, but just like being with her, and you can say that but it's different. I think Rudius and Subaru are different in aspects of how they grow, right? Because for me, Subaru doesn't really grow per se. I mean, he does, but when it comes to like interpersonal relationships with women, like he's not. The growth isn't obvious as much as it is with Rudius. Like Rudius in the first, well, I haven't. The second season has the second season isn't out yet, but the first season he can tell, like you can tell, like he's growing. He's starting to understand certain things. He's starting to understand the error of his past ways and stuff that he used to do. Now he's starting to realize how much of a thing that's how much of a bad thing that it was, you know, or how he shouldn't have acted. You know what I mean? He's also really aware. Like I think Subaru is just kind of, I don't know. He's a little basic for me, right? I love the story of ReZero and everything, but I think Subaru is he's a little too basic. He's kind of like for me, he seems like, insert yourself. I can insert myself into Subaru's, you know, world because he's pretty bland for the most part. I mean, yeah, you can argue he has complexities, which he does, but I think it's not as complex as Rudius is, right? Rudius is complex. He is a complex character with complex, like, reasoning, complex motivations. He's complex. He's not just a a guy that just falls in love with some girl and then chases after her the whole show. You know what I mean? Like the only reason Subaru does what he does is because he likes Amelia. That's it. Like if I won't be real about it, like that's all the only reason why he does it. You know. I mean, you can say yeah he wanted to help his friends or whatever, but it all started because he just wanted to be with a girl that he's never met before. You know what I mean? So yeah, but Rudy is much more complicated in that aspect where he isn't um, his goals for doing stuff. I feel like is much more reasonable just because it's a lot different than the way his mental state is set up. When he first gets into this new world uh, is at a level that obviously isn't normal. Um, so that's what makes him cool. I'm not gonna spoil or anything, but it's really good. It's a really good show. If you can overlook the that's the thing. Like it's kind of like real life in a way. Like where sometimes you have to. No, not okay. If you truly care about somebody, you want them to do better, right? You're gonna have to not overlook, but you're gonna have to know understand that they do these certain things, and you're going to have to be aware they do these things and just accept that they do it, and then work on helping them understand that what they're doing is not good, right? And you're gonna have to just deal with them sometimes reverting back, having to deal with situations they just kind of like go back to their comfort zone and do certain things. You're gonna have to you gotta deal with that. You're gonna have to deal with that. Have to push through that. And a lot of people, for some reason, I talked to this guy on Facebook once. Yes, I still use Facebook, but he I talked to this guy on Facebook in a Facebook group. He was like, "I don't like the show. It deals with like incest, pedophilia, and all this stuff." And it's like, and I was like, "Okay, that's yeah. I mean, yeah, sure." Um, He said grooming. I don't understand. I don't know where he got the grooming part from. I never saw any aspect of grooming, but maybe it's just because I don't know fully grooming fully entails. I know what grooming is. I just don't know what it fully entails as a uh, different ways that you can groom somebody. I don't know. I don't know. That's not important. What's important is that he was like, I stopped at like episode 3, and I was like, you didn't even get to where it got good, bro. You didn't even get to the good parts. You did. I mean, the whole show is good, but you didn't even get to like the serious like character development parts. Like this is where he develops a character and gets better as a character. Like, come on, man. You'll get to the 3rd episode, then stop. You're like, I hate this show. Like you didn't even give it a chance. Like that's my biggest like pet peeve. No, oh, that's a pet peeve that I have when people say that they give a show one, like my mom. She does this one episode thing, right? If she watches the first episode, she doesn't like the first episode, she doesn't watch it again. And it's like you're missing the whole show. You know what I mean? Like you're missing literally everything. One episode is not enough. Like one episode is not enough. Like not for me anyway. Like once I get into a show, I have to at least watch like 2 or 3 episodes, and then once I get to that 3rd episode, it's like, should I would I finish watching this or would I not? You know what I mean? At least I do at least 3 episodes. Give it at least 3, okay, and then say, okay, let me be like. And here's the difference, right? Some people they give it 3 episodes, then they just leave because they feel a immediate reaction to something that happens, and it's like I don't want to watch it anymore. And it's like, well, you're not even thinking rationally about this show. You're thinking emotionally. You're legit just being emotional about it, right? Think objectively. Think rationally. Rationalize. Hold on. Rationalize like what you're saying. Right? Rationalize what you just experienced in this show, right? And think about, okay, this happened, but also this happened. I like this story element. I like this too. Like if you like, I'll like think do like some pros and cons. You know what I mean? Like just do a pros and cons list. Pros. Here's the pros. I got like 10 pros, okay? But I also have like 5 cons. The pros outweigh the cons. Finish the show. Like if the cons outweigh the pros in your aspect, then don't finish the show. If you think if the cons are worse than the pros, finish the show. Okay, don't finish the show. Okay, I get it. But if the pros outweigh the cons, then you just suck it up and watch the show. You know what I mean? Like you obviously are interested in something. You know what I mean? Like you're interested in something about the show. Like at least give that aspect a chance. You know? Like if like some people be like, well, I do like the animation. You know, I do like the the art style, or I like the character designs, or whatever it is, whatever it may be, right? Give it a chance. You may actually start liking the story more too. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like everybody's different. You know, I'm big on just giving shows a chance. You know, that's why I like indie shows. That's why I watch. That's why I like to watch. That's why I like Amazon Prime, because Amazon Prime I can there's a lot of indie shows on there. Same with Hulu, kind of, but like not Hulu. Netflix, I should say. Same with Netflix. Is like there's a lot of indie shows, a lot of indie stuff that doesn't you don't see people talk about it, and then you watch it and it's like this was surprisingly good. What the fuck? You know what I mean? It's like why is nobody talking about this? It's just there's a lot of stuff going out. You know, it's a lot of shows being like pumped out. You know, so you might find a gym. Find a gym, well, you might find a gym in the middle of a bunch of rocks. You know, that's why I like finding like really obscure movies. That makes it fun to watch. But that's just me though. That's just me though. That's just me though. What you want to be, yeah. Okay. So, what else? What else we got? What else?
Okay.
Sounds like something.
Going.
But the reason is stupid one, and it makes me want to explain why they're wrong. Yeah, same. Like if it feels like their reasoning is completely emotional, and it's not even rational. Like if they're just like, I don't like the main character, and it's like that's a fair assessment. But why don't you like the main character? I think his hair is dumb. Like if you legit believe that a reason why you should stop watching a show is because their hair of the main character is dumb. I mean, I can't tell you, I can't force you to do something, but I just feel like you're not really, you didn't even want to watch the show in the first place. You know what I mean? So maybe it's a good thing you stopped. But if you try to find that reason as a reason why you should stop watching the show, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Bars. Like, come on, man. But everybody's different. I don't think it's wrong to stop a show if you don't like the show. If you have a reason to stop the show and you feel like it's a good reason for yourself, then hey, I mean, do you? But at the same time, you gotta understand, like, you can't just dismiss everything completely emotionally, or just completely just like because you don't like one thing. Like, anime is like nothing is perfect. If you want the perfect anime, go watch fucking Devilman Crybaby. Like, I don't know, like. I say Devilman Crybaby because it's the perfect show. It's perfect. Some people can't get into it because of the art style. Um, but that's what makes it perfect, right? Is the imperfections, or the quote unquote imperfections. I mean, everything about Devilman Crybaby. I watched the episode video about it. I watched a video about why Devilman Crybaby is so good or whatever. But no, just like that is facts. That's facts because Devilman Crybaby is a fucking masterpiece. Okay, like the whole from beginning to end masterpiece of a show. Amazing, amazing. Okay, just amazing show. You can't. Everything about it just was visceral and real and just like it just felt good to watch the show. I mean, it didn't feel good because the shit that happened in the show, but like it felt like it was immersed. You felt immersed. I felt like I was in the show. Just watching this happen. You know. So yeah. Windows Springs. Like with zero haters, they almost never have a good reason to hate and feel like it was. Yeah, it's the same with Shogo Tensei, right? It's the same with that. Like not the same reasons why they hate the show, but it's similar reasons as to like why yeah, it's similar. They're very similar, but I mean, Mushoku Tensei is just much more. I felt like I was like from the first episode, I was already like invested. It was like, whoa, this is cool. You know, the idea, the premise, the whole thing is just like this is fire. Like, this is dope. So ReZero, I probably should. I don't know why, but I need to like I need to rewatch it again because I don't know, like ReZero didn't captivate me as much as I wanted it to. Like ReZero was kind of like, this is cool. I like this show, but it's really here's what it is. ReZero for me, the difference between Mushoku Tensei and ReZero and why I put Mushoku Tensei a little bit above ReZero is because ReZero is too complicated. Is much more complicated than Mushoku Tensei is, right? Mushoku Tensei has some complications, especially when it comes to the power system, but it's not as complicated as ReZero is. ReZero feels like there's a lot of stuff, just like there's a lot, right? There's a lot of like stuff that is being like missed. At least in the anime, like there's a lot of stuff that I feel like has been skipped over when it comes to like backstory or uh what's it called, like context or like reasons as to why this happens or this and this happens, you know and I watched both seasons and I still don't understand who Satella is. I still don't understand who she is. Like, unless that's intentional, I still don't understand who is Satella. It's been 2 seasons. I don't feel like I got any like kind of hints or anything. Like I thought Satella was Amelia. I thought Amelia was actually Satella. I mean, which granted is a theory that some people have, but I don't know. It just doesn't like. I think they just skipped a lot. I think they skipped a lot of like stuff when it comes to ReZero, the anime. So but Mushoku Tensei kind of like they explain a lot of shit. You know what I mean? They explain a lot. They explain a lot in ReZero. I mean, Mushoku Tensei, not a lot, but they explain it well. Like, there's a difference between like some shows when they have a lot to explain, they're not able to explain it perfectly or explain it well, right? Mushoku Tensei explained the power system, the world that they're living in, and what they need to do in literally one episode. Some shows can't even do that in 5 episodes. You know what I mean? Like it's interesting, and it's like Mushoku Tensei did all of that in one episode. Easy. We know exactly what's going on. Boom. We know who the main character is. Boom. We know his backstory. Boom. He's here. Okay. We know the goal he's trying to achieve. Whether or not it's a good goal, that's up for debate. It's a goal nonetheless. And then he learns, he grows. It kind of like everything is seamless. It works. It's just next, go. The pacing feels great. It feels good. It feels like it's a good show, man. It's good. God, it's good. I will back this show for the rest of my life. I swear to God. I will back this show, bro. This show is so good, man. And ReZero, I feel like there's a lot of yeah, like you said, the manga is so much better. I know because like our light novel and the manga, and I feel like that's a common thing between light novels. In the light novel sphere is like when a light novel gets turned into an anime, it doesn't do the best. You know what I mean? It doesn't do the best when it comes to like. But they don't like when it comes to like story mode because the light novels probably have a lot to explore and have a lot to explain, and the anime just doesn't give it the time of day like the Tower of God, for example. Tower of God is a great example. Are you not supposed to know who she is yet? No, you're not supposed to know who. Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, see, like I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But thank you. But the point is, like Tower of God is such a letdown because the whole premise of the show was so good and the episodes were great, but for some fucking reason it just died off. It done. Like what the fuck? like like bro, what's like Tower of God and the God of High School, like those seem to be like fucking masterpieces of just cinema if they were done right, okay? But they just didn't. Like they just didn't, bro. Like it just it fizzled out. It just kind of just like it sucks, man. Like God of High School is perfect example as to why you need to do it right. Okay, because if you're gonna do this right, the the webtoon or the manhwa or whatever, it has a lot of build up until like they didn't like in the manhwa, if I'm not mistaken, like literally they didn't get to the main fight in the anime until like chapter fucking 30 or some shit. You know what I mean? Like and so like it's kind of like they skipped all of that and went straight to the fights. Granted, the fights were great. The fights were awesome. But if that's all that you're giving me, I'm gonna need more than just the fights. Okay, my monkey brain will enjoy the fights, but my rational brain is not going to enjoy this very much, or at least the story lover part of my brain is not going to enjoy this part, because what's the story here? They're just fighting, you know what I mean? And then they did put some story into it, but it's like I feel like they're skipping a lot. You know, what I mean, all of a sudden this guy got fucking JoJo stands and shit. Like, what the what the fuck is going on? Like they're fighting fucking continental battles over here. Like, where's the in between? Where's the build up? Where's the training arc? Like, they just skip that. Like, so you know, I don't know. It's really funny. See what was cut about her. Um, not right now. You don't have to tell me, but I wanna read it though. So yeah, I want to read it myself because I'm gonna get all the light novels and the mangas that I want to get for all the shows. Okay, so I can get all caught up with all the shows and shit. But I'm not gonna be one of those. Oh, I forgot I had oatmeal over here. Beaches. I like beaches. Beaches are nice. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what the Bro, what the I'm joking. Where's my hotspot? Oh, it turned off. Turned off due to inactivity. Bitch, if you don't turn yourself back on, bro. I guess if you sand everywhere. What? What? I'm sorry, what? Did it work? No, it didn't. What'd you say, Link? I didn't understand what you were saying. Oh, there it is. Let's go. Like, like what? Like what? Like sand everywhere? Oh, if you like sand everywhere? Wait, what was we talking about? God of High School? I mean, sand is nice. I don't actually. I'm not a big beach fan. You know, if I'm being honest, I'm not a big beach fan. Like I like beaches. You know, I do like beaches. You know, but the beach. Oh yeah, I know. I realized what you. I because I was saying something about beach earlier. Um, I'm not a big. I'm not a big sand person. I'm not big on sand. Personally, I don't know. I just don't. It doesn't. I don't. I don't like. I've been to a couple beaches in my life, and it's just like I could do without sand. I could do without the sand. I would take. I'll. You know, I'm fine with just. I'm fine with the ocean. I'm fine with, well, being outside of the ocean and looking at the ocean. I'm not fine with being in the ocean, but I'm fine with. I'm fine with like being on the shore and like just being in the being near the shore and just just letting the waves wash over me, just chill. That's cool. I don't mind that. Um, but I don't like sand. Just in general, I don't like sand. I don't like walking on sand. It's really uneven and it really doesn't. Uh, I don't feel relaxed. Like if that's like it's funny. Like I don't feel really relaxed watching or walking on sand. Some people like the sand. I don't like it. I don't like trying to run on sand. I don't like trying to walk on. I don't like the sand. Is just too much, bro. My mom loves it though. That's why I still do it when she wants to go to the beach. I don't. I personally am not a big fan of it. I like the ocean. I like watching the ocean do its thing, but I don't. The sand part, I could do without. I could do without the sand part. I could really do without it. It's funny. I can definitely do without it. But yeah, yeah, and the sand gets everywhere, and it's just like if you wear the wrong thing, you're fucked. Your shoes are fucked. What I mean, you can't do anything with those shoes. You gotta like you gotta like blow dry them out. You gotta like wash them, and then you gotta get the blow dryer and like blow dry all the sand out of the fucking shoes and shit. It's too much, bro. It's too much. you know. So yeah. And you can't even walk barefoot on the beach anymore. Like, you can, but I don't know why you would do that because, especially in California, oh fuck, please don't do that. Like, I've never been to be even like, bro, the sand is a pain, bro. It's a pain. Like as a person, like I live in California, and California is the last place you want to walk barefoot on beach, unless that beach is specifically like closed off, and like, or unless that beach is specifically cleaned every week. What I mean? If they have a specific cleaning person to clean the beach every single week, then it's fine for the most part. But 9 times out of 10, they do not clean those beaches. They do not clean those beaches, especially in the south in Southern California. Especially in Southern California, boy, they do not clean those beaches. So please wear shoes. You might find you might wake up one day and you may have gotten fucking some type of STD by accident because you stepped on something. Okay, you got pricked by a needle and now you got STDs. It's I mean the chances of it is unlikely, but still, I'm just saying it's possible, and that's the problem. It's possible, and it shouldn't be possible at a beach. Okay. And there's creepy crawlies everywhere, and it's creepy. There's crawlies and bugs and shit. It's just not smart to walk barefoot on the beach unless you clean that beach. Unless the beach is clean, if that beach is clean. Bruh. Luke. Father? 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 No, I'm not okay. Father? Do you love me, father? No, son. You're a piece of shit. No, son. Fuck you. No, son. I hate you. Have you watched Shield Hero? No, I have not. I still gotta watch that. Still gotta watch it. You know. Bam 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 bam. I need to make more content on my gaming channel. That's what I need to do. I need a fucking job. I need money. That's what I need. I need money. I need money. What's wrong with me? I'm going crazy. Be-dum, bum, 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 bum. Baruma. Alright, so I think we're good. We're good for a little live stream. Okay? I'm gonna go and I'm going to head on out of here. Get some more, probably something else to eat. But yeah, thank you all for joining the live stream. Thank you, Mr. Link, for joining me. I gotta do more live streams because I need to hit that watch time. You know, I gotta hit that watch time. But it's gonna be a while. But I'm gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see y'all. See y'all next one. Bye. Peace. 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 Bye.